Got some power lines this morning. We have an awesome view. Haven't been getting many like this in Vermont. Oh yeah. Still only about 7:45. Sun only comes up at 6:45, so only about an hour into the morning. That's beautiful. And that is my road into Manchester Center, I do believe. Manchester Center should be over there in that valley, I think. So I'm going to the post office to resupply, recharge some devices, and get some town food. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So good morning, everyone. We are back at it again this morning. Day 5. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, day 5. It's a Tuesday. Slightly shorter day today. We're headed to Manchester Center to get a resupply box at the post office. Actually, 2 resupply boxes. The first one I sent about a month ago when I thought I was going to be going to the AT on Labor Day weekend, coming up here on Labor Day weekend before I hurt myself. And it's been sitting there. I called the post office. They said it was fine. They said they have a 30-day max for holding packages. So that was within the window, but barely. So the only problem is there was a block of cheese in that resupply box. I love hiking with cheese. It's like one of my favorite luxury foods out here. And usually hard cheeses like Gouda and cheddar, they stay good for a while, but I think 4 weeks is testing the limits. So we'll see. Nonetheless, I sent a second resupply box with another block of cheese and a couple other items that'll be there for me as well. So the post office, I think, opens at 8:30 or 9:30. I can't remember. Maybe 8. So it should be open by the time I get there. However, there is a pizza place called Manchester Pizza that I'm dying to try. But they don't open until 11. Oh, today's my birthday as well. I'm a ripe old 39 years old. Last year of my 30s. I get to spend it alone. It's okay. I'm on the AT. I'm in my happy place. So I would like to have a beer on my birthday though. So I know it'll be early, but perhaps they'll let me have a beer. I don't know. Sorry, my phone was, or not my phone, my camera was kind of doing something weird. Anyways, so yeah, that's the plan for today. We're going to resupply in Manchester Center. Give me some pizza, hopefully get a beer, charge some devices, hitchhike back the trail, climb Bromley Mountain, which, believe it or not, is only like 4 miles from here, so shouldn't be that bad. And it's like the biggest climb of the day. And eventually end up in the Peru Peak area. So, and then tomorrow's the Whopper, which isn't going to be fun. So let's get through today first. See you down there. You know, a couple more things to add. Health-wise, I'm doing great. My feet were soaked yesterday. Shoes were soaked. I told myself I was going to put on some clean socks today, but I woke up this morning, I put them on. They felt amazing. But I checked my shoes. I'm like, man, my shoes are still soaked. I don't want to put clean socks on and put them right into these wet, stinky shoes. So I forced myself to put the wet socks back on and hike today, hopefully in drier conditions where they can dry a little bit. At least let the shoes dry out, and then tomorrow I'll put on some fresh socks. But airing my feet out in my sleeping bag last night made a huge difference. I do not sleep with socks on. I've noticed every time I do sleep with socks on, blisters tend to happen the next day because my feet don't dry out at night. But anyways, other than that, no other real major health concerns other than minor chafing here and there, and that's just about keeping yourself clean, wet wiping it down when you can. So yeah, I stayed at the Spruce Peak shelter cabin, I should say. There were some people already in it. It was late. There was a fire inside. Almost wanted to go in, but I didn't want to disturb them because it sounded like some of them were already sleeping. That's the thing I don't like about those closed wall shelters, is you don't really know who's inside. You don't really know what people are doing before you go inside. So I just tented it, which was all good. Nice place though. All right, get on moving. We got some mud again this morning. To the post office in Manchester Center. Fairly easy hitchhike. Here's my resupplies. Guy who hitchhiked me had a truck. It's like a snowmobiler around the area or something. Dropped me off right at the post office. Thank goodness for him. Super nice guy. But I'm gonna empty this box, get it in my pack, go find some food, somewhere to charge. All right, resupply done. Post office is right back there. A little bit of a towny road walk to pizza, and it's only 9:13, so we're gonna get there very early. So we might go have second breakfast, charge some devices, maybe get a coffee at a coffee shop, and when 11 o'clock rolls around, I'm going to get pizza and a beer for my birthday. So it's got about a half-mile road walk, I think. Beautiful town though. Richville Road coming up right here. This takes us into the main drag of Manchester Center. Let's get going. So it's worth mentioning, I told you I sent a resupply box a few weeks back, and it had a block of cheese in it. And I was kind of worried about how the cheese was going to last. It didn't last. It was pretty nasty. I mean, it wasn't as stinky as I thought it would be, but it was in a Ziploc bag. But it was oily, it was starting to turn orange. I was thinking, nah, I just pitched it. But there's that. I got a fresh block of cheese and I sent in a second resupply package that I get to enjoy instead. Happy birthday to me. Foley Brothers Brewing, Brandon, Vermont. IPA, 8%. It's about noon. Happy birthday to me. Made it back to the trail right at the time I planned on getting back here. Was able to hitchhike in and out of Manchester Center without a problem at all. Two very wonderful guys in pickup trucks. One taking me to Manchester, one bringing me out. Very helpful. Locals who live around here. Didn't mind the smell at all. But we're working our way up Bromley Mountain. That's where we're going. I'm gonna have my birthday beer before I head up. I got another one in the pack. A Vermont maple syrup beer. Maple syrup stout. Which I think should be good if it's not cold. So we'll have that at the end of the day. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. side trail, 100 yards that way to the Bromley Mountain shelter. But I don't think I need to go that way. That's where I came. One more mile to Bromley Peak. And a gondola and the warming hut. I think I'm just gonna keep on chugging till there. Away we go. Upward. Oh, well, this is cool. Literally hiking up a ski slope. Wow. Must be like water for the snowmakers or something. Kind of cool. Bromley Mountain. Add that to the bucket list. I can say I walked up a ski slope. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. It's not easy. Woo! Steep. It must be the top. Well, I'm just reaching the top of Bromley Mountain, and sort of a little fogged up. We have a privy right over there, right at the top of the mountain. Ski slope we just walked up. The gondola. Here's the warming hut we can go into in a minute. I'm allowed to sleep in that if I want to. Ooh. Ah, there's northbound AT. Wow. Met a couple LT through hikers in there by the name of Granddaddy and Just Greg. They're southbound LT, about 2/3 of the way done, maybe a little more. Get an idea where we are. I think we're all the way up there, the very top, where everybody's poked. Let's go take a look up here. Look at that. Wow. Clouds are starting to break. All right. The warming hut I stayed in, stopped in. I'll push on over. More mud. And we're over Bromley Mountain. I'm a little disappointed. This is Mad Tom Notch. Hey, is this the water cache? I believe it is. I grabbed some water. I don't know if I want to drink that. Oh yeah, got full jugs. Empty this out, fill my bottle. Peru Peak. It's all wooded, nothing to see. If it wasn't cloudy, you might be able to see something down there, but all downhill to the campsite. Still got a couple miles though, and it's gonna be dark soon. Gotta get a move on. We are leaving the Peru Peak Wilderness. Let's go find somewhere to sleep. Shelter's a 1/10 of a mile down, and campsite's a 1/2 mile down. We're going for the campsite, but we're very low on light. Might be a headlamp in this one. Alright, let me get over here. Happy birthday to me. Griffith Lake tent sites. Ooh, it's cold. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. As soon as I finish this, take my stuff to the bear box and then go to bed. But anyway, good night. See you in the morning. Vermont is finally giving us some views. Wow, that's gorgeous. Pretty cruisy hike. Not bad at all. All the way up to Baker Peak. Almost, I think I'm out there. Out there already. Alright. Yep, I'm there. Going down. Getting dicey. This type of terrain is what I've always thought of central Vermont to be like. Everything's working out exactly as I was expecting it to. I'm loving it. And everything's been on schedule too. As long as I can make the Minerva Hinchey shelter today, I'm pretty much safe to say I won the goal. It's pretty much safe to say that I be able to stay on schedule the whole trip. Yeah. Yeah. Seen this bridge in other people's videos before. Arrived at the Big Branch Shelter. This is the first shelter the whole trip that I've gotten to, and nobody's been here. Take a break. Yeah, so that was just a pretty cool chance encounter. Just met the ice cream dude. Heard about him on Facebook. And in some of the YouTube videos I watch. Anyway, Onesimus, I think his name is. He's just out doing some day hiking. Said his trailer's parked right up here, invited me to reach in the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich when I get there, so I might just do it. But a little cold. I still think it's just right for ice cream. Thanks, ice cream dude. We are leaving the Big Branch Wilderness. It was pretty down there. We got another shelter coming up. Our road, and a shelter. He's off into the woods for a while again. The ice cream dude's trailer. Yep. Thanks, ice cream dude. Kind of reminds me of hiking in Red River Gorge back home. There's a section not many people go to down by Indian Creek. You can't get to it anymore by car because they got it gated off, but you can still walk it. It reminds me of this a lot. That's our route right there. That's a good parking area. Little Rock Pond Trailhead. You are here. We're going up to there. Much further than that, actually. We're going way up here. My lunch spot for the day. Yeah, buddy. Wonder what's on the menu. Tortillas and something. I mean, seriously, you can't just like walk outside in Cincinnati, go to the woods and see this. It's gorgeous. The moss is so bright. Vermont Route 140. Tempting. Heard that there was trail magic up here. I don't know if they've already popped up for the day though. Looks like they did. Dadgummit. Yep, there's supposed to be trail magic right here. The road to Wallingford, Vermont. Okay. You see that? Welcome to the Killington section. And we're moving right along. We're over halfway through the trip. Wish it was only halfway through the day. We got like an hour left of daylight. I take that back, maybe about an hour and a half. But 3.5 miles to the shelter over a mountain. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time, but I got a headlamp. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know if you can pick up any of this or not, but this is how my day ended up. Night hiking. Less than a mile left of Minerva Hinchey shelter. Oh man, if there's not. That'd be so awesome if somebody's in the shelter. Just climb right in. Hope there's bear boxes. Okay. I might not see you till tomorrow. Good night, everybody.